Well, today folks, I think we'll have a bit of a change from Scotland, just a little break, and we come to Shropshire on our way back up north from visiting family. And today we're going to have a quick look round a little place that we found. It's called Acton Burnell Castle. It's a ruin. And it was built in 1283, I think. But we'll take a quick look round and see what this place has to offer. Now, from what I've been able to find out, the Burnell family of Acton held land round here since 1180, but it was about a century later when Robert Burnell came to prominence. Right, this red sandstone castle, for want of a better description, was built in 1284 and 1293, and it was built by Bishop Burnell, Edward's first Lord Chancellor, and Parliament was held here twice. Now this is what doesn't make sense from what I've found out. Parliament was held here 1283, so that's before it was built, and 1285 before it was finished. But by 1420 the place was abandoned. Bit sad really, seeing that it's such an impressive site. Because the king had a lot of military campaigns in Wales, it frequently brought him to Shropshire, and he stayed at Acton. He visited in 1283 and held a parliament. Now, I know I previously said I didn't know where it was because it was still being built, but he held it in the tithe barn, which is no longer standing, so I can't show you. And this was supposedly the first at which commoners were represented. Well, flipping it, good for us commoners, eh? Now, Robert Burnell, he became a clerk to Prince Edward, which was the son of Henry III. Now, after Prince Edward was crowned in 1272, he became Chancellor of England and Bishop to Bath and Wells. In 1284, Robert obtained a licence from the king so he could fortify his residence, and the work was probably still going on even when Robert died in 1292. Even though in 1420 it was abandoned, there was a new hall built next to it, which is probably that one just over there. It was left to decay, but Seeing that it's been left like this since 1420, it's in pretty good nick really. As you can see from the large first floor windows, it never really had a defensive purpose. In fact, it was probably more likely to be impressive, just trying to show off.
Well, howdy doody. Thought I'd left you, didn't you?
To go in here, have a look up. See the wooden roof? Well, in this impressive building that wasn't used for very long, this tower over here is where the toilets were, and they were called gerobe chutes. So you see this one here, that's for the first floor, so that went down there, and some lucky person collected it there. Obviously ventilation, but obviously not that big. And from the next floor up, can you make it out up there? So that came all the way down there. And then we have splashdown. Plenty of ventilation, as you would expect. And obviously the big thing there's obviously had a small hole in it. The original staircase apparently was built in that corner, but there's nothing there now. There's no tower there at all. And then there was another spiral staircase going up from the first floor up to his private residence over there. Now I'm going to say something. Whether this actually gets put in the video or not is a different matter. But these places have been around for a long time. And for people to use them as toilets is fecking disgusting. As you can see there by the toilet paper. And I'll just show you something else. Just down there, I just can't understand people that think that it's okay to come and use these places as toilets. It's just disgraceful. I don't think that picture is quite accurate. Really? Because the towers, these three towers, have the castellations on. According to that artist impersonation, there's only two. You would have thought they would have been, would have at least drawn it properly. Hey, who am I to say that they was wrong and that they can't draw? Yes, very impressive building. I've also got a feeling that this could have been a room as well, or a couple of rooms on the ground floor up there. It's hard to say what these things were used for. Documentation isn't brilliant. Let's have a look at this artist impression. Is this one better? Yeah, so there would have been, as I said, it looks like there was a building there, which there was, according to this one anyway. It looks like it went on quite a way. But you can't see evidence of that. What is the evidence over here? No, just some trees. Just some trees. That is a stained glass window of Robert Burnell and Edward I. And as I said, when I went round the manor house, castle, whatever you want to call it, that's the guy who built all these rosette stencils. Can you see them all? I thought to have been put here when the church was built. Exciting stuff. I mean, what's better than stencils is the joinery, how they built these places more than anything else, which is why I walk around them for the joinery and how they're made.